I don't know if anybody can hear that. I'm just testing out the laptop. Hadn't messed with it in a few weeks. Gray Cloud's got to get back into doing some things. And yes, I'm still wearing the same shirt that I had on yesterday. Then rapture, useless feeling. Useless feelings. What I need to learn is what you're hearing, if anybody is watching. I don't know if you can hear it. I don't know if it's playing for you. But that's my old band. My actual old band. Fuck. What have I done to deserve what you put me through? And nobody put me through anything. I did. Sometimes we have to realize that. Anything I've been through, it was because of my own damn self. And that's the reality of life. I almost want to change my shirt just so that I don't look retarded, to anybody that might show up and be like, man, that's it. But it really don't matter. I'm just an old fuck. And pardon my language, guys. I know most of you are adults, and it'll be okay. But for me, I try not to. That's just my own personal choice. I try to refrain from using too much of my own stupid language. I'm gonna play another thing here.
Very few people.
It's another song from the old band. The only pain in life is living, and that's the name of this song.
It's obviously something that people learn to do very well on their own.
If you can't hear it, let me know. And I'm on my laptop. I'm trying to use the laptop, man. Trying to hopefully maybe figure some shit out here in a minute. And also, why don't I just do this now? I don't know how long I'll be on here, but I am going to try to be on here for a minute. So, long enough that if somebody wanted to join me, you're welcome to. And I just got to figure out how I do that. Give me a second. Hold on. Okay, invite yes. Then I copy this link here. Copy. And we're going to go over here. I'm going to come over here for a second. And give me a second here. I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, geez. Come on, Gray Cloud. How do I do this? There we go. There we go. Good to have a pace. Jesus Christ. I'm having a hard time here for some reason. Not quite sure what's going on. Sorry. I'm trying to get it together here, guys. I'm trying to post a link here on it. My heart can see. It shouldn't hope away from something your love gave me. And I have no understanding of what I'm doing right now. There we go. Very glad you might have it. You might not also. How do I think this? There we go. And you'll have to forgive me if you do decide to come on. I'm new to this still on my laptop and everything. I'm even new to it on my phone. And that's me right there behind Steve Ross screaming, "What have I? What have I? What have I with my life?" And that was at 20-something years old, like asking some questions like, "What do I have?" Not a lot. But this stream is not meant to be a depressing stream. I hope that somebody is watching and might be enlightened a little. And if you can't hear me very well, let me know also. I'm just trying to. What I wish I could figure out is how did Self Destruct the other day do the. Let's see if we can do this. I don't think I can. Video settings. There's some volume right there. My volume might need to be up. Can you hear me? And if that's you, Mike, sorry I didn't text you back yet. I seen that you sent me a link. I don't know if that's you or not. I'm just guessing. If you sent me a text just recently, within the last little bit, you could be there watching me. You might be like, "Whoa, he's on." And if it's you, Emil, thanks for being it. Whoever the fuck it is, I appreciate you. And not to sound downgraded or nothing. And then I got to keep up with if someone does hit the link and wants to come in. What I was wanting to try to figure out is how do I wish I could figure out how Self Destruct had that background going on the other day. I guess it just takes time. You just kind of figure it out. Customize. It might be this radius names. I don't think that's it. Reverend Self Destruct had and there was like several. We were like he had like there was a background going on behind whoever was on the screen on the other day, and he was using Restream, so that's what I'm using, and I'm trying to see what it is I might be able to learn. Also, the other day, had a really cool conversation with dude, another Michael. Like when I just said Mike just a minute ago, I'm talking to my friend Mike Hernandez. If he's there, he might not be, but there's another Mike that I got to meet the other day on the. He came in my stream and we ended up talking for like 3 hours or something afterwards. I hope he don't mind me telling that. But there was he knows a lot about numerology and stuff, and you might call me kooky if or you might even like tell me that I'm like of the devil for talking to someone about numerology, but I'm not. And I don't think that just because someone might be interested in something like that, that they're necessarily a bad. Like he hit shit on the fucking head. It was like I just gave him a few numbers and he came back with some stuff that was so quick and dead on the head, like or not dead on the head, but just hitting the nail on the head. You know what I'm saying? And so I was more than glad to. And like I said, I'm using my laptop. Please let me know if it's not sounding all right. If anything is looking wrong, and feel free to come in. Please don't come in and be like, like like oblivious. I have went on other people's streams before and been a little bit too much out there, but I'm just saying, let's try to keep everything kosher today. Because I'm not belligerent, I'm not drunk, I'm not bugging. Like, let me think about what else I can do here. That was the whole point. Like I was just laying here, and I was like, man, you know what? I need to put that your laptop to use. And if it wasn't for like a really good friend, I wouldn't even have this. So, um, and I say a good friend, and I hadn't even really. I've texted him over the past few weeks, but we haven't talked in a few weeks, and I've been kind of feeling a little bit guilty about that. What is this show? Show on stream. What does that mean? Show on stream. What? Oh, okay, I got you. So I can show I can show the comments over here. That's something I didn't know I could do. Like if somebody wants to say hi or something. I also forget that, like when I've used this laptop, I kind of forget that it's a touchscreen as well. Like I can just I really don't have to do as much, whatever. And but yeah, man, I had a really good conversation the other day. Like I said, like by the time we got off the phone, a few hours had went by, and like some really good, like deep conversation that went on, and I always get, I always enjoy being able to meet people, being able to kind of connect on a real level, getting to know a little bit about somebody. Like the other day, like dude that Mike from I didn't actually know. Oh wait, okay, yeah, I know where he's from. Um, but yeah, learning that he's got like a newborn baby. You might as well say newborn. He's not a year old yet. That was like a cool, just like learning people and where they're at in life, whether they're older or younger than me, and finding that connection. Because another friend of mine, another friend of mine, and I have recently been talking about how I think a lot of people long for that real connection. Matter of fact, I was talking about that yesterday on my second channel. I did like a funny live stream. Not even yesterday; it was actually still today. But I did like a live stream on my second channel and trying to make fun of some people, and not meaning it in any harmful way. I really hope. I know that I'm getting into territory that I'm about to probably create some enemies in in the comics group. But I'm not trying to be like, I'm not really trying to like hurt no one's feelings, man. I ain't trying to like, it's just all in fun and jest. So like on my second channel, I did a stream this about one something this morning. I don't know. I just looked at it. Whatever time it was that we decided to do it. I don't think it was one something, but whatever time they ended their stream, and then I started a stream up, and I called it Comments Group Dildos. And that's in reference to Comet Commandos, which is definitely a cool show. I highly suggest go check it out, you know. And I guess right now I'm being kind of a big puss by trying to not step on toes. But when you make a name of a show that's almost kind of like similar to another show, and then you do it that way, you're probably going to be, at some point, somebody's going to get their feeling, and they're going to get butt hurt or whatever. And that's just probably part of it. It's just, I'm trying to put it out there that I intentionally am not trying to, like, I'm trying to do everything in fun. Because, hell, I've lived however long, like, you know, and life's too short. Like, we don't need to take everything so damn serious all the time. Although here lately I've been taking everything so serious. Man, I really appreciate whoever it is they're watching, you know, like, it's pretty cool. Thanks. And like I said, you got the you do have the ability to participate if you want to. You can come on, whoever shows up. What I need to try to figure out is just while I'm here messing around, you know, I should probably like I said, I was trying to figure out what was it that I wish I knew what that I wished I think Self Destruct told me the other day when I was on stream with him. I think he told me like how to do what he did, and I'm not remembering it. There's some way or another I can put a background behind us if I want to, and I just don't know. So you're tuning in, and I'm just kind of trying to see if I can figure a few things out here. Trending videos. Oh, geez, I don't need trending videos. And what can I do to entertain you a little more? I'm trying to remember how to. Hold on a minute here. We might be able to do this. I think we might. I'm trying to remember how do I split my screen here. There's a way that I could do this. Hold on. Yeah, we don't want to mess up shit, man. Just do what you got to do there. If you got somebody watching, you want to keep it going. So I'm trying to remember now because there's a way I can split my screen on my laptop and then pull up some other stuff, and that's what I was going to try to remember to do. And of course, the last time I did this, the stream ended up being like, if I was monetized, I wouldn't make money on it, but I'm not monetized, and that's not a big deal. Although I've been on YouTube long enough, I should have been monetized, and I should probably do this. But you know, like, I didn't get into this to do, like, this is not. If any money gets made, then that's cool. Like, people help me out sometimes and stuff, and that's very much appreciated. But I'm saying, my main reason for being here is because I want to know that there's real people in the world, people out there. You know, I'm gonna play this song again. I don't give a damn. This song was called the Randy song because Randy, our bass player, he does the vocals at the beginning. Those black metal, listen to that black metal sounding. And you might not even like heavy music, but that's what I played. That's me on the drums. That's Randy playing the bass. And then, of course, he's doing the vocals at the beginning. Yeah, old dude, head banging. But you know, you only live once, right? That's what they tell you. Might have lived longer than that. Yeah, definitely with this laptop, what I need to learn is some music making. I think I have to get some attachments and stuff, like some plugins. But I need to download a couple of different things on here, and then to deserve. Now that's me right there singing. Hey, hold on a minute. Let me see what you said, somebody. What's up, Devil Flyer? What's up, Devil? Pardon if I'm playing too heavy, but that's my old band. Let me turn that off. Now I'm embarrassed because somebody's here. Yeah, that was me on the drums, and you actually heard me screaming out, "What have I done to deserve what you've done to me?" If you would, you know, like I'm trying to experiment on my laptop and early morning bullshit, you know. I've got to get it out of my head, bro. And it's good to see you. Oh, Rex. Rex, yeah, I believe you were brought up a few times last night, maybe. Um, not in a bad way. Omar came on and hung out with me for a minute. So, and we did like a funny show on my second channel, you know, or I think it's going to be funny. I was saying earlier, I'm probably going to catch a lot of flack, but I'm just trying to be funny, trying to like break it. You know, like I really don't want to divide the community. And I'm wearing the same shirt that I wore yesterday and everything. So, Rex is good people, man. Yeah, we did talk about like it was brought up. I don't know if it was on my channel or if it was on the, but because I want to bring it up, you know, he brought up Bog, which I think Bog looks like a really awesome character. I hope you're still there. Regardless if you know, he said he gives you shit sometimes about well, that's just another generic fucking, you know, whatever. But I just like the design. I like the way that it looks. So you know, hopefully I can get a bog shirt in the next few, because I do believe you have one of those. I'm doing pretty good though this morning, and I just wanted to get on here, man, and be like, I'm trying to test I'm sitting on my bed and like just I'm trying to figure out some shit, and I don't really know what I'm doing. I wish I could provide more entertainment. I could get up and dance, but you know. And well, you know what I should do is promote. Even though I'm on my main channel right now, go to my second channel and enter this giveaway. How would I do this? I do have my phone over here. I'm going to try to figure out how to. I'm going to do that. Might as well, right? Let's see. I can probably drop you a link in the description to go to my second channel if somebody is wanting to. And just give me a second. Because I think it's probably necessary. Like, if you want to, if you want a chance to win a cool true crime comic book, that's got some fun stuff in it. Also, it's not all like too serious, but yeah, there's some real stuff. Dr. Ben is a cool dude, man. I don't care what anybody else has, said about him or whatever. It's kind of why I did my funny live stream last night. And I don't know how funny it was, but Omar said I am on to something. So, because I'm going to do I was thinking about like, because Dr. Ben shared something the other day where like someone kept talking about Comics Gate, but they kept saying Comics Group. And so I was like, let's just start a comics group. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a comics group. But, like if I can help somebody get a little bit more out there, then that's what I want to do. And I don't mean mentally. I mean, if you have something that you're doing that's creative and I can promote it, I want to try to. So, God dang it. How do I do this? There we go. Hold on. Copy. Then I gotta say I'm using my phone too, so like I'm trying to I'm trying to walk and chew bubblegum at the same time. And I am not Roddy Piper, so I don't think I can kick ass either and chew bubblegum. So then I gotta say I'm using my phone too. But right here, it should pop up here in a second. There you go. If you don't know about it, go check that video out. I believe that's the video. I believe I shared the right video. I might have shared the wrong. Maybe I could have just shared the wrong thing, but it is a link to my second channel. Or it was going to be. And hopefully it's the link that I should have shared. Let's try it again. Let's make sure I did do the right thing there. Because I just want to give everybody, like me and Omar were talking about this. The more people that enter, the funner it will be when I pull a name. Like in a couple of weeks, I hope to end the giveaway and then pull a name out of the hat, and be like, you won. And then we decided that because Dr. Ben has entered his own, he's already entered this giveaway, and it's a giveaway for his comic. I was like, you know what, man? That's cool and everything, but if he wins, I'm going to make a stipulation. I'm going to be like, look, dude, I'll mail it back to you and you can, but you have to give it away. And then Omar was like, he should sign it too. So if on the day that I in the street or in the giveaway and pull a name and Ben happens to win it, that'll be the stipulation. It'll be like, hey, Ben, I'm going to send this comic book back to you, and then you got to sign it and do a giveaway on your channel. And I think that's only fair, you know what I mean? It's going to be ironic if he actually wins. Like if I do, like, because I'm not going to, you know, like there's no reason for him to forfeit. It's just that if he wins, it's going to become a new thing. I appreciate you watching. You've been working. Let's see. I'm trying to see if anybody come in or not. No, not yet. Nobody biting. I don't know if I shared the right thing, but you get the picture. Go to the second channel if you can. Enter the contest. All you have to do is comment on the video and like it and be subscribed. And then there we go. I think it'll be fun. It'll be funner the more people that have entered. That's my opinion. And so, sorry if I am not being very entertaining. I'm trying to figure out. There's a. Oh, what did I have to do here? Oh, I know what to do. No. Maybe it's too early in the morning for me to figure this stuff out. But my hope is, you know what? I'm going to say, whoever is watching, if it's you, Devil Flyer, whoever's watching, I just hope you have a good day. You know, we go through life sometimes, like I said, not having that connection, that real, like, just someone genuinely being concerned and saying, hey, appreciate you. It makes a lot. I think it makes a difference. Like if me just saying, hey, I appreciate you, whoever you are, if that makes your day better, then I feel like I did something, you know? And that's what I want to be here for. And it's been a few weeks since I've read any comics. I've got several things in there that I really need to get to reading just to have fun, you know? Like, I know comics are about art also, but I like when I get a good damn comic book and am able to read a cool story along with good art. It makes a difference. And it takes me away from like my issues or my problems for the day. You know what I mean? It's just that I've had a little bit of a hard go the past few weeks, and I think people know that. What can I do here? Great Cloud, you're just so stupid. Why don't we do this? Yeah, let's do this. Let's watch something real quick. There's stuff right there, buddy. And that's not what I'm giving away. But a lot of what you see right there is inside of the comic book I'm giving away. I tell you, Stanley's a really cool comic. Like Stanley J. Rabbit. You'll get some sticker. Like, what you. That's not what you're going to win. But you will get this, you know. So. And it's a bigger book. It's pretty much everything in there. Let me see if I can pull up something else real quick. Like, I forget I can do these things. Hell, I'm gonna play a. This is me playing the little kid drum kit real quick.
Sometimes I struggle in my life. Sometimes I don't know what is right. Sometimes I just want to get through the day and night.
Right.
Without putting up much of a fight.
And that's the truth. Sometimes I just want to get through the day and night without having to put up much of a, you know. Like, if I don't have to put up much of a fight, then I think my day went better. And like I said, I am giving away Van Piglet. So you can go over to the second channel and figure that out. I do have a link in the channel, in the description here, or in the comments. I also have a link if somebody wants to join. And you'll have to forgive me for being not very well versed on this laptop. This was a gift from somebody last month, and I just kind of got to learning it, and then just went into like a deep dark hole here for the past few weeks. So I haven't even really messed with it for a couple of weeks until today, this morning. And what I'm trying to do is see what is it I can do or can't do. And I don't know a lot about what I'm doing here. It'd be nice if I could pull up, like, I'm trying to remember a few weeks ago, like when we first got this laptop to me, I did learn how to split screen it, and then I was able to like I said, I've just kind of, fumbled a ball here or two. What's this? Oh, okay. We got some different things here now. I can maybe. What is this? Oh, okay. Cool. Okay, that's cool. I'm trying to like test out. Hold on. That kind of looks gross. What about this? What does this look like? Oh, hey, that's actually pretty cool right there. Psychedelic almost, right? Trippy. So I'm kind of catching on a little bit. Let's see what this is. Oh, zebra shit. If a zebra shits in the woods, does it make a sound? Hey, this one looks like it may be real good. Hold on a minute. Yeah, rain. I like that. That's fucking fantastic, dude. Especially I'm gray cloud. So, it might as well be raining. You guys are awesome. I know there's only one person, but I don't know who you are. If it's you, Devil, if it's you, Rex, I appreciate you, and I will be. Um, like I said, I do watch you. You just don't see me always say something. Um, and I just have my reasons sometimes. Like it depends on the time of day and shit. That's pretty cool though, man. Like that fucking. I'm actually having fun here. This is like, here's another one. Let's do this one. What we got here? Yeah, the. Oh, that might. Let's pick some peyote, right? Um, I would love to have some peyote. I would love it. I'm being serious. Anything psychedelic, I really have always just. Oh, I like that too. Gray cloud. Gray cloud. I see stars. This is fun. That's the whole reason I got on here was just, like I seriously, I've been depressed, I've been down, and I was laying here this morning and I was like, dude, get your ass up, go get that laptop, and try to mess around. So that's actually pretty cool. That's a pretty cool effect right there. I like that. Now, of course, we don't need to have it going on the whole time, do we? What's this one here? Let's see what that one is. Oh, I already did that one. The reason I don't like that one is because it's kind of like a splooge. It's kind of gross. It's like Reverend Self-Destruct is and Dr. Ben. They're like even Stimulated Cynic. They're like splooging on me. That's what's going on. Bunch of gay stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that. Hey, what's this? Hold on a minute. Oh, I see now. I see what he did earlier. Well, how do I stop this? Give me a second. Oh, wait. Somebody else said something. I'm hanging in there. I'm trying to end this right here. This stupid effect. I need to end that if I can. There we go. I think I just hit it. No, I didn't. Okay. I'm doing pretty good. Well, I mean, I've been doing better, done worse. But this morning I'm doing okay, man. It's good to see you, Merlin. And what I was saying was I'm on my main channel right now. Should have shared this to the second channel too. But go over there, check out the video, and you can if you would be interested in winning a true independent comic book that my friend, there's only 100 copies of these printed. Van Piglet, and it tells the story of Dr. Ben and what he went through. He went through some bullshit. And once again, I will say, I know I don't have to correct myself. I normally try not to curse a whole lot, but you will hear me cursing. So I used to watch tons of movies, bro. You know, I've been kind of not doing a whole lot of anything lately. Merlin, you cool as crap, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate you being there. I don't know what happened to Rex. Rex was here earlier. But yeah, like what I was going to say is on my second channel on Gray Cloud's Thoughts. Actually, I think that I might have shared the wrong link, but that link will take you to a video, I think. Go ahead. What movie? I'm trying to. I just kind of got on here just because like sucks sometimes just being here by myself, and this is a way to be able to maybe touch base with people. Merlin the Sphere Keeper. Anybody that has any sense of them should go check out Merlin's channel. If I could share your link right now, I would. I apologize for being a little bit. Well, actually, I can do it from my phone. I'll do that in a second. Dr. Sleep. Dr. Sleep. I'm going to look that up real quick. Okay. Whoa. That looks pretty cool. Okay.
When I was a kid, there was a place.
I'm that looks really cool.
They closed it down and let it rot. But the things that lived there.
Like if I was more versed in, hold on, let me watch this.
They come back.
Holy shit! I'll watch the rest of that a little later. I don't want to like. God dang, that looks awesome.
Far north. You're running away from something.
This looks like something that makes you question reality. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was going to say it's got to have something to do with The Shining. Like as soon as I seen like
Myself, I guess.
like as soon as I seen the like the thumbnail on this particular video, and it had the person, the little girl running, or boy, riding the tricycle.
I was called it The Shining.
Jesus.
The world is a hungry place. A dangerous place.
Okay. You got me on that one. I'm going to have to, I'm definitely going to watch that at some point. I'm going to have to probably, yeah, that definitely looks cool as heck. Although I have a lot of, I have kind of like my own, because Stephen King has created some good stuff, regardless of the past few years. Like he's kind of lost his mind also, but I think we all have. If that makes any sense. Or at least I feel like I have. That looks awesome. I'm really intrigued because thanks for suggesting that.
They hurt people like us.
These are the devils. They'll eat what shines.
God dang. Oh, I seen that. Oh yeah, red rum behind the that looked awesome.
Get out of my head! Get out!
Golly, that's blowing my mind, dude. Yeah, you have to separate. Yeah, like his. like I don't care a lot about what people think, but some people's views sometimes I just can't go with, and I'm not going. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to agree with um, the way he sees the world. Uh, I don't have to agree with him on everything to enjoy a creative endeavor. And the same with certain music and stuff. You know, you might not necessarily agree with everything someone I don't know. I can enjoy some music that's totally out there. But yeah, that is definitely geez, I'm like I haven't even finished the chat. Like I'm sitting here watching it on my phone. Um if I was more versed in how to pull up stuff, I guess I could pull up the trailer and try to watch it, and then they might put a not a strike on there, or I think it would be. Like I'm not monetized or anything anyway, so it don't matter. But yeah.
Where are we going?
Okay, so it's not even out yet. Is that what you're? Or has it? Or is that an old? Jeez, dude.
And then I will find you, and you will scream for years.
Come and play with us forever and ever.
Maybe this is really old trailer. Am I wrong? Oh, it's out. Okay. So I'm looking at a trailer that's like, you know what I mean? I just now pulled it up. Like it said something in November. So it's okay. Yeah. I'm like, yeah. How would you be offering me to trying to tell me about a movie that you've obviously seen it? So yeah, I'm looking at an old trailer. That's all it is. That blows me like it gives me okay. I'm just looking at an old trailer, yeah. So I will check this movie out. This is definitely up my alley. It gives me like a mouth of like I could be completely wrong, but like I for some reason it screams mouth of like it comes across like to me like one of my favorite movies is Mouth of Madness or In the Mouth of Madness, by John Carpenter or whatever. Um, isn't it John Carpenter? I believe that's John Carpenter. But just the fact that it looks like it is probably even. Yeah, I think you're right. That's the reason you shine bright. Because you're not afraid to go into the dark. Does that make sense? Yeah, like, oh, you love that movie too? Cool. There is a link in the chat. You might have to go way up there if you wanted to join. If you don't want to, no big deal. Yeah, Lovecraftian, man. Calling on the old gods. And how can they be old if they've always lived? That's the question I have. So it's kind of like a lot of people that try to label certain things new age and they don't realize that it's really just old. Like there's nothing new to it. Although there's a lot of like, deceptive bullshit that comes along with it. Like you have to be careful, like you have to be careful what you study. you have to be mindful of what you partake of, and like that's a definite truth. You just have to be. That's cool, bro. It's cool that you're even here, brother. I appreciate it. I hope it's okay to be, you know, that's Doctor Sleep. I'm gonna have to watch that. I'm gonna find that here in a little while. That might be something that I do today, just to get my head out of my, like just there's nothing like a good movie that sometimes, a good movie or a good book, like I was saying earlier, a good comic book, something that when you're in a place, you can just like go there and be like forget about your stupid, like to forget about your little mundane life for a little while. And I mean my mundane life, but like I remember back in the day, there was nothing like just like there were certain movies I would watch over and over and over and over and just get so much out of it. Like every single time I watched them, and I know that's a cliche, but the Matrix is the first Matrix movie is one of them. Like back when that movie came out and I first got it on VHS, I wore it out. Like talking about day on in and day on out. Like, and same with I watched Train Spotting that way. Like Train Spotting was one of those movies. Full Metal Jacket. Uh, what's another? Like there was movies that just literally I wore out. Like just because there was so much in it every time I'd watch them. And some of them were disturbing. It's like you watch them the first time, and it's only like the 10th time you watch it, you finally realize it's not as disturbing as it seemed. Yeah, the first Matrix movie is definitely it changed my entire life. Like, of course, we live in a world now where everybody talks about like get out of the Matrix, get out of the Matrix. But I remember when that movie first came out, it telling me that I am in like a place that's not necessarily real. Yeah, Dark City. Hell yes. Dark City rocks. Like the way it ends is so like I love the way it ends. Like in that like you know what I'm talking about? Like it's like a cute like somebody finally realizing like they're just like in a oh yeah. Um well you bring up movies, man. Yeah. 1999. Exactly. I need to ask my friend about that. I just talked to the dude. I was talking about this earlier. Um, just made a new friend that knows quite a bit about numerology stuff, and like whether you think it's kooky or not, I don't think you would, but that would be a good one to ask him about. Like, what did that year mean? Because he hit some things on the head for me, like without me asking him any questions the other day. Like I didn't ask him any questions. He wasn't trying to be like, but yeah, we ended up having a cool conversation for about 3 hours. Yeah, he takes control of it. Yeah, like Dark City. I remember the first time watching it, just being like confused. And then it was like the second time you watch it, it's like, okay. And then by the third time you watch it, now I don't know if that's how you like. It took me a few times, like like, and that's what I think makes good creative stuff is when you're able to continue to absorb it, and each time you get something new out of it, or you see like some of the gems that you missed the first time. Yeah, 1999 was definitely that. It was a turning point, probably. Um, I'm gonna have to get in touch with dude. Like, I'm supposed to try to set up a live stream. I'm gonna try to set up a live stream, hopefully, maybe sometime this week, and have my friend on to just talk about some of that stuff. Um, Regardless if I lose any subscribers or not, because there's going to be some people that just don't like whatever, Um, like there was a lot of talk about God and everything the other day. It wasn't all just about numerology, but you know what I'm saying. There was some deep conversation, and that's what I strive for, um, or that's what I seek. I hope to make real connection here. Let me do some other. Let me just mess around a little bit more. That was kind of cool earlier. I don't know about Oh wait, how do I do this? So I can do a background, but it ain't showing. Okay. This one was really cool though. I enjoyed this one, especially since I'm Gray Cloud. Oh yeah, the Truman Show. Uh, I just wrote something the other day about just feeling like. Anyway, it makes me think of the Truman Show now that you say that, because in the writing that I wrote, it mentions looking in the mirror. Like not being. We've been being observed from the very beginning, and we are still being observed at this point. I'm even observing myself. Man, it's been cool. Thanks for stopping here. I'm not going to end it though. I'm going to stay on for a little while longer. I'm going to see what might as well, man. Like what? I hope everything sounds okay. Yeah, like I'm trying to remember. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up and read it to you, if you don't care. I'm gonna look at what I wrote the other day because I just wrote it like yesterday or the day before, and it's not. Here's what I wrote. Sometimes I think I have no one, and then I realize I am no one. Nothing to see here. Nothing special in this mirror. And that's what I was thinking about. Like when you mentioned the Truman Show, I was like, that part that I wrote, like nothing special in this mirror. Um, but let me finish this. Sometimes I think I am someone, and I realize it's all for nothing. Give me nothing for nothing. That's how the cards fall occasionally. But I write this with hope. I can keep breathing another day. Thank you for being you. And then I say ditto, and you're very much appreciated. It wasn't meant to bring anybody down. It was just meant as just a writing. Like realizing my insignificance. But at the same time, as you become aware of your insignificance, you also become aware of your significance. I hope that makes sense. Like we can be like I was talking to someone about this the other day. Duality is a tricky thing. Like to really embrace being a wizard, um, like to truly be in the Merlin state of mind is when you step out of duality and you realize. But we walk around in a reality most of the time where we're bombarded with duality. Damn, I'm sounding like a damn rapper or something. I think you get what I'm saying, though. I'm trying to wrap my head around it, and it's hard. But most of everything I've ever studied, like most of everything I study, constantly keeps coming back to that same that duality takes us out of our own reality. Like constantly thinking there's a divide, and instead of seeing the underlying unity, because on the quantum field, everything is one, and that's the truth. Yeah, duality is like. Yeah, I watched it. Um, it's funny you bring that up. I brought that up to someone this past week, and they didn't even know there was a fourth movie. Uh, they were going to go look at it. I was like, it's kind of like, truthfully, I don't think they should have made it. The way that they presented it, it just didn't come out right. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I didn't like that there ends up being two ones or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like Trinity and Neo are both the one or whatever the fuck. That kind of blew me away. I was like, nah, this is, you know. Yeah, they could have. The fourth movie could have been done and done in a lot better way. Is all I mean. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, middle pillar. That makes sense. Um, I think it's good that like I said, the first Matrix movie is the most hard hitting. I mean, like I was in the theater and saw the first 10 minutes of it, and then had to leave. But and then of course, it came out on VHS, and I got it, and I wore it out. I think it. I tell you what, I like a lot is the animated. I like the Matrix animated. That whole prehistory and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to have to go back and probably watch that fourth movie again. Just because, out of respect, when I watched it, when it came out, it was like I just kind of watched it and then just left it. And now that you bring it up, it makes me think, there could be a gem in there. There could be a little bit. There could be a little bit of there definitely could be. Like sometimes we think that something isn't quite like what we want it to be. And then you give it time and it becomes what it is to be. Like to you anyway, or to me, there's plenty of things that I've dismissed over the years. And then a few years later be like, that's pretty groovy. No, it's not. Oh yeah, the Animatrix is great. You're right, it's not a good movie, but I'm saying I don't see how it turned out not being a good movie since Kiana actually signed on and everything. But I had a lot of hopes for it. Right. That's what we have to look for sometimes is I was talking to somebody about this the other day. It's like I read everything with a grain of salt, or I watch everything with a grain of salt, or I listen to everything with a grain of salt. Like just remembering that on the back burner, I'm blowing off the. I've got like dry skin on my damn. Yeah, I believe that you're right. Almost like it was purposely sabotaged. That seems probably pretty dead on. It's cool you've been here, man. I'm trying to think about what I'm gonna buy. So what time is it? It ain't that late, is it? 7:42 a.m. in the morning. Early as crap. I gotta go get some water here soon. Oh God. I did receive a birth certificate though here just recently, and that's going to be a big beneficial thing to me. I have a birth certificate now, and the next thing I got to go through is trying to get my Social Security card, uh, so that I'll have to call and set that up and have somebody take me to them. Once I get all that in line, then I can move forward doing some things that have been long overdue. I probably should make a video today. I just haven't been making videos a lot. You know what I mean? I've just, like I said, I've been. It's not been it's not been a very pleasant past month. Um, so, but I didn't get on here to bring anybody down. I'm getting on here to try to uplift if I can. And I think I'm gonna stay on here. Screw it. Why not? Even when you have, you know what I mean? It's like it's not all about Gray Cloud. like Merlin, you're a very important. You're important, and I appreciate you what you do as well. Even though you don't see me every day in your comments, or I might not always tune in. You know what I'm saying? I want to just point that out to you. I want to say you important, man. You important. And I think it's important to tell people that sometimes. It's like that's why my when I say thanks for being you to people, I remember the first time someone ever told me that, man, I was blown away. It was right after 9/11. I was working at a gas station, third shift, and the only tattoo I had on my face was this one little search. And this old man come in and was like, I want to thank you for being you. And I was like, you don't even know me, dude. And he's like, yeah, I know you. And like, we can get into that whole, that's a whole other conversation. But he was from Coleman, Alabama, from where my mom's from. And, you know, it was, and it was right after 9/11, and it was like a very deep conversation. He was like, man, I want to thank you for being you. And I was like, I think it's a puzzle that's constantly being put together, don't you? I used to say that myself. Like I was in high school, I used to talk to this girl that was really cool. Um, she's the first person I ever met that was like Wiccan or whatever. And blah, 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 blah. But I'd be like telling her that there's a puzzle and that it's always being put together. I don't know. You're just making me think about things. Yeah, we all are. Yeah, it's like and I also used to tell people, like me and you right now, our coordinates, our coordinates, if I'm saying the right word, coordinates. Yeah, our coordinates are aligning. Like if you were to look at life or consciousness and you spread it out, there's coordinates, there's perimeters. And then at certain times in certain people's paths, they line up and they meet somehow or another, whether it's through the internet, through real life, or whatever. But and it is always shifting. Got a lot of deep thoughts going on in my brain today. Maybe I started a little early, but no, if I didn't start when I started, you wouldn't have been here. We definitely move like the stars and the planets. I'm gonna put that up there. I just pinned that. Well, you know why we move like the stars and the planets? Because the stars and the planets are inside of us as well. Um, I used to remember, I remember early in life putting two and two together and looking at the solar system and then looking at the atom and going, it's the same damn thing. I hope that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, if you look at the sun and then you think something's going like this and it's around it, and then you look at the structure of an atom, same thing. And then, I discovered Toltec wisdom and it talks about that too, like that everything is alive. Um, and that, yeah, it's like the macro and the micro, right? Am I right? Yeah, that's right. So you have the bigger out here, but you also have the inside here, and they're so similar. But I remember being in elementary school and looking at like the structure of the solar system and the structure of an atom and going, they're exactly the same thing. Like, and then when you bring up questions at that earlier an age, certain adults are like, I can't explain that. Yeah, as above, so below. So within, without, within, if that makes any sense as well. Yeah, so above, so below. My mom was still alive when I had the first book. I had a book called that. Um, or something to that effect. It all rhymes. Oh, God. I don't know if I accomplished what I really wanted to. No, I did. I came on here. I'm on here. And I'm doing a live stream. And then Merlin happens to pop in and we have a good conversation. Or I think we've had a good conversation. My friend Devil Flyer was here earlier. Rex. Go check his channel out if you can. He does comic books. And then, like I said, I do have a giveaway going on. Let's show this off a little bit. I'm always on my second channel, Great Cost Thoughts. I'm giving away a copy of Van Piglet. And Dr. Ben, like I said, he ended up in a situation, man. And you can find out about it through this comic book. This is kind of his cathartic way of, yeah, it is going to work out. Everything will work out. I've put my procedure off twice now, though. They want to do a colonoscopy on me. I'm low on iron. I could possibly have like some kind of, and anyway. But Dr. Ben, I don't want to talk and tell his story much. I want him to tell it because I am going to, I do plan to have him come on my second channel and might even do it on the main channel. But we're going to talk about Van Piglet when I take the giveaway down and then pull a name. But he actually, he was witness to something that was not very cool, and he didn't mean to be part of something that turned out to be his shit, and he ended up, having to wait out some time. But this is his, that's his creation, and I'm really happy with what he did. This is like a really, really cool looking book. I think this print. I've got some of his other stuff, like where he did it smaller, and a lot of it's the same stuff in it. But this right here is like the best thing he's put together, I think, as far as print wise. And yeah, I was lucky enough. I bought a copy, and then he sent me an extra copy, and I'm doing a giveaway. So, and I like to let people know that if they are entering a giveaway for that comic, it's probably not a comic you want to give to your kids, just because it's definitely about a real life story, about something that happened. He terms it goth true crime comics, or true, like he was witness to an actual murder. You know what I'm saying? Then got caught up in some bullshit, and it took a couple of years to get everything straightened out legally. Like he didn't do it. And I'm just saying, like Dr. Ben's a good dude, and I'm gonna here in a few weeks on my second channel. We'll hopefully do a live stream, and then I'll end the giveaway, and I'll pull a name, and hopefully we get a few more people entering it. I'm about to be like, oh, yeah, like he was. I was on his stream a while back, and he told me a lot of more detail about it. Like one of the first comics I got from him and read, it was like it didn't sink into me. Like I kept reading, like true goth comic, like crime comic, and then I was like reading the story, and I was like, wait a minute, um, this is actually about Dr. Ben, and this is something he went through, and something he got caught up in that he was just innocent, man, dude. Like, and he happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. He could have easily been killed himself, is what I'm saying. So yeah, and he realizes that. Like he told me, like talking to Dr. Ben really like kind of reinforced my faith in the bigger picture. Because he said, like, why he was like not sure what was going on and stuff. The only thing he knew to do was to turn to God. And I thought that was a cool, that was a really good, thing. Yeah. So you got Van Piglet, got a giveaway going on there. I do have something also that's coming. It should be here anytime. I've got a comment coming from Elliot Rodriguez and two metal etched cards of one of his characters, and I'm going to give one of those cards away also on my second channel. Just trying to be courteous to people because people, like the second channel is growing. Like I'm on my main channel right now, but and I will continue to make videos. I'm just going through, like I said, I'm going through a little bit of just a stumbling block. And I think we all have those. I should have shared this probably. I don't think I shared this anywhere. I'm just realizing that if I wanted somebody to come on my channel, it might have been better to share it somewhere, right? And I'm about to go share it. I'm going to share it right there. Let's see if anybody shows up. God, yes, we do. Yeah. I'm gonna you know what? I found this. This is a Toltec wisdom book. Go to Five Below if you can. If you have a Five Below near you, go and see if they have some. They. I found the Four Agreements and this a couple other things there. Uh, just out of if you're interested, you might find something for a few bucks at the Five Below, and that's a actually good book. Today, why not change how you relate to the people you love? It is a choice that is in your hands and one that benefits only you. It is a choice that will completely change the quality of your life. Send all your love to your parents and experience a reunion with them. Send all your love to your children, wherever they are, and bring them back to you. Send your love to your brothers and sisters, to everyone in your family. Choose forgiveness and communicate with everyone you know, even if they cannot hear you. Wherever they are, they can feel it. Forgiveness is something so important and powerful. Miracles can happen if you just forgive. And I believe that. I believe it's weird that I'm reading this right now to you because I typed in my friend's chat just yesterday that forgiveness goes a long way. Forgiveness is a great expression of love, mainly for accepting love, beginning with ourselves. Why not love ourselves unconditionally? Why spend our lives creating conflict with ourselves by judging ourselves, rejecting ourselves, or living our lives in shame, guilt, or blame? Why spend our precious lives trying to be what we are not, knowing that we never will be? Why not accept ourselves just the way we are and love ourselves the way we are? The image of perfection we have learned to search for is one of the biggest lies. And I think that's the truth. We seek out to be something that's been sort of programmed into us. What do I got here? Let me take that off. I think that's what I was seeing. I hope that didn't change anything there. I've got to learn how to roll with this, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not a. I used to get like really like weirded out, like after a certain length of time doing a live stream. I'd be like, because I'm over an hour and 34 minutes now, and I'm like, and it's cool that you've been here listening pretty much this whole time. You've been chatting with me. I know you're working. No, what? That didn't bother you. Okay. That is that what you're saying? Yeah, like I hope reading a little bit of this. This is the Circle of Fire. It's just good. Like the last paragraph right here is today in this moment, send all the love in your heart to yourself. Love is your nature. Don't resist what you really are. You can improve your life just by expressing what you are, just by following the love in your heart and everything you do. And forgiveness is a great way to give love to yourself. Imagine how easy life could be if you were kind to yourself. Today is a wonderful day to begin a new relationship with you. Listen to that last line. Today is a wonderful day to begin a new relationship with you. Something's going on with my computer. I don't know what's going on. I hope it ain't. Well, I can't. It's a refurbished computer, and someone sent this to me, and I'm very grateful to them for that. So. Like I keep getting a glitch, but it could just be it also could be my hotspot. I don't know what it is. But yeah. I don't know what's going on. It's glitching. I don't know what I'm going to do the rest of the day. I don't know. If I can get my dog in here in a little bit, I might go out there and hold a sign. I might go hold my sign. Might go hold my sign and be a bum for a minute. But that's all that's all going to be depending on if Biddy will come inside. Got to get my dog inside. I don't want her out there by the road with me. Thanks for being here. I'm going to end this. Oh, wait. Yeah, go ahead. I don't need to end it. I don't know why I'm glitching, though. Like, this computer's like, something's going on with it. But like I said, it's refurbished and everything. Like, it could be on the brink. Not as dark. Okay. I'm trying to blow some of this damn dry skin off of my keyboard. The kid who would be king. For some reason, that really rings a bell. Okay. I'm not quite sure. Okay, I'm gonna look that up too. I'll look that up here. Well, I mean, I just looked at it, but I'm just. Yeah, like I gotta go. Well, like when I get off of here, like I said, I don't know what I'm gonna end up doing, but I may have. Oh shit! I about spilled out what little bit of left. What I do have. Um. Sometimes we have to put ourselves out there and be what we have to do. But I probably should end it. Maybe I should end this. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, I'm going to end this stream. I might be on a little bit later. This was kind of just like a test run to fucking just kind of work on using my computer again. After a couple of weeks of like really being in, and yeah, I'm gonna end this, and then hell, I might come back on in a little while. You have a good day, brother, and don't work too hard. And if you do, give it your best. Thanks for being here. Oh, ditto, by the way. Ditto.